Good afternoon, and thank you for coming out today, this afternoon. Traffic fatalities are one of the leading causes of unnatural death in our community. And though many of those incidents are not intentional, many of them are completely avoidable and should never, ever happen. Driving under the influence of alcohol or drugs is illegal and significantly increases the risk to every citizen on our roadways in our communities across Duval County. Your Jacksonville Sheriff's Office will have a renewed focus on impaired driving in our county. We also have a heavy focus on aggressive driving, street racing, and roadway takeovers, and any other violation that endangers our community on its roadways. And that's my promise to you. This afternoon, I want to introduce Lieutenant Ken Lamb. He's the commanding officer of our Traffic and DUI Enforcement Unit. And he's going to tell you about a recent operation focused on DUI enforcement in our community. Ken?
Thank you, Sheriff. I really appreciate the opportunity to discuss this important topic with the community. Good afternoon. My name is Kenneth Lamb. I'm a lieutenant over the Specialized Traffic Enforcement Unit with the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. As most know, Thanksgiving is a heavily traveled weekend. Friends and family members often choose to drive as a means of transportation to celebrate the holiday with their loved ones. With added traffic on our roadways comes with the reality that crashes, sometimes fatal, can and will occur. While each traffic fatality weighs heavy on our heart, I am fortunate to represent an agency comprised of officers that are mission-driven to create a safe environment for all families to travel on the roads of Jacksonville safely. To accomplish this vital mission, Jacksonville Sheriff's officers proactively identify motorists who choose to operate vehicles while impaired. Over the Thanksgiving weekend, JSO officers made 33 DUI-related arrests. Underscoring the importance of these proactive DUI arrests is the stark reality that nearly half of our traffic fatalities involve some level of impairment with regard to the driver. In comparison to last year, 2022 has been marked with 38 fewer traffic fatalities in our city. This reduction is in part due to the committed proactive work of our agency's patrol officers, as well as those officers assigned to the Specialized Traffic Enforcement Unit. But truth be told, our officers are not solely responsible for this important reduction in traffic fatalities. We are absolutely blessed to have an engaged and empowered citizenry that partners with law enforcement to report motorists who appear to be impaired based on their driving behaviors. For that, the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office thanks the public that we serve. In closing, I would like to take this opportunity to remind our community of the dangers associated with operating a vehicle while impaired so that together we may save lives. National holiday Drive Sober or Get Pulled Over begins on December 14th and runs through the new year. Please know that JSO officers are committed to promoting a safe environment on our roadways, just as they did this past holiday weekend. We implore our Jacksonville community to be safe and responsible. If you choose to become impaired this holiday season, please make arrangements to travel without getting behind the wheel. Thank you, and I'll be happy to take any questions you may have.
Lieutenant, back in the day, there was something called wolf packs that went out looking
Yes.
for DUIs. What's the formula for this? Are you going out in groups? Are you going to known locations where bars get out at 2 o'clock? What?
Yes, sir. So we are super grateful to have passionate officers that are driven to go and locate these individuals who are driving impaired, and they work along with their supervisors. They use our data that shows where we have these frequented arrests that are occurring, as well as high traffic fatalities that occur around the city, and they go and they patrol those areas looking for offenders that may be driving impaired.
So this is working immediately on quick data? And
Yes, sir.
Targeting that as soon as you think there's something?
Yes, sir. We have one of the best CAU departments in the country, and they do a fantastic job giving us the data every day. We also have a traffic dashboard where we utilize top world data in order to display and put on a map exactly where we need to be at the right time. And that's what our officers use in order to locate and deploy and find these individuals who may be drinking and driving.
No, looking at the group of
Yes.
Arrests now, I notice many of them appear to be older or middle-aged. Can you speak as to what you're seeing as far as age? When you think of DUI, maybe you think of like younger kids making a mistake, but it doesn't look like there's any. There looks like a big diversity in ages.
Right, yeah, and I think to the latter part of your statement, the diversity of ages is a fact. There is no specific age that is responsible for drinking and driving. It runs the gamut, and that's particularly what our officers are looking for. They're looking for the behavior of the driver when they're in the vehicle, not necessarily a certain demographic of a person. They're looking for that vehicle that is committing rapid or consecutive traffic violations that would lead them to believe, with their training and experience, that the person is operating the vehicle while impaired.
That being said, are you bolstering your educational efforts, like trying to do warnings to people?
Absolutely. Yeah, so we partner with our public information office, and we put out information routinely about the dangers associated with impaired driving. We also partner with the local military installations, and we provide officers to provide that information during their safety stand-downs.
What is someone facing if they do?
Well, the first-time offense is a first-degree misdemeanor.
All right. Thank you very much, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir. Thank you.